Here's Lundy. Doubled by Oubre. Embiid with the steal. Outside Lowry. Pass to Grimes. For three. Oubre. Good on the three-point shot. Oubre has got himself on the board with three there.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Lundy. He's covered by Maxey. Outside for Murray. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Lowry has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Murray. Here's Lundy. Now here's Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Doubled by Oubre. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. The 76ers with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Traps in the tray.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shake and Bake.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Here's Lundy. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gordon, the pass to Shake and Bake. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Paul George. They get a hand on it.
And Paul George that time staying aggressive, and he's able to pick up that whistle.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. And George drops them both. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the 3. That one, no good. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come.
Eric.
Terrific, Allie, thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is
much with the drama, but one thing I can say is I was always smooth as a calm and collected, not to be played with. I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon. You ever been to heaven? Passing out my blessings, it's up to you to catch it. It's fuel with discretion. Your ex ain't, he can't talk like this. Yellow diamond stone, I compare the. This is small things, I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my. The life that I live, I can't repeat myself, making it clear. This the year that we taking. This the year, this the year. I done had plenty of scars, they throwing stones. My brother had plenty of work on top of stove. We say we got talking ties, a small circle, a square for telling lies, and I guess I'm not good at making clothes, but I'm cutting ties with. I don't really eat grease, but it's time to fry you. I'm staying out the way, I'm Mr. Mind my business. It's time to beat the road. And like me, do the deuces, I put the fouls up. Still post for the you need to grow up. Yes, life is what you make it. Couple still stay solid, it's time to. Yes, I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down, just like my 64. When I'm 64, pray to God I'm doing fine. Passing this down like the communion. Smooth as a calm and collected. Not to be played with, I don't feel rejection.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the call.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's Smart in at the 3. Here's Lundy. Outside Murray. Here's Lundy. Nice move.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness! Come on now, guys.
You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. No good on the 3. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Cavaliers. Shake and bake passes to Gordon. Here's Lundy. Over Smart. It's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. James, this one for 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer. He committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Doncic. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Back to Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Denver shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Good on both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
LeBron outside. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Here's Watson. Here he goes.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Ayton a screen on Murray. And it's Doncic missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wide open look here for Murray, and it falls over the rim and in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Doncic. Clock at 6. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Lakers making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a 5-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
Doncic, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Hachimura, no good. And here's Denver. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Smart with the steal. To the wing on the left. For the 3. Hachimura, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Lundy. He's got 10. Over Smart. Lundy, no good. Doncic outside. Here's LaRavia. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Denver leading by 12. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Kennard. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
It's deflected. Here's Lundy. Kennard covering. And the basket by Gordon.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Reeves. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Reeves has got his first 2 points.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Here's
wow!
That is powerful.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Hayes. Still without a basket. Unloads from 13. The shot's good from Kennard.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Jazz. Here's Lundy. Kennard covering.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Here's Lundy. Now that bucket. Lundy's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lundy's got 24.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to James. Over Watson. And it's James missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Gordon, the pass to Shaken Bake. Lob pass to Gordon. Hayes with the steal. Outside, Smart. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And it's big when Smart is hitting from deep. Really helps open up this offense.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Lundy. 24 points for him. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. That one drops for him.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
LeBron James on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Here's Lundy. 26 points for him. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside, Smart. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Nuggets ahead, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Welcome, everybody.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Taking a closer look at the first half. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Shake and Bake out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the Lakers have possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Lundy. He's got 32. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for LeBron James.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Jokic is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Doncic looking it over. Reeves outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Good work there as it goes. 36 points for Shake and Bake.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Ayton's got his second basket of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Watson. Here's Lundy. 5 on the clock. Now Murray. Guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Drains the three-pointer. Gordon's got 5.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
And here is Los Angeles now. Denver able to drain the 3. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lundy no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Ayton a screen on Gordon. James wide open. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Lundy. He's covered by Hachimura. That one falls. 40 points for Shake and Bake.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Hachimura setting the pick for James. The tray. Rebound by Murray.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bucket is good. Lundy's got 42 in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Doncic outside. Oh, Ayton in position. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Lundy. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great
dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the point guard. Denver's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Shake and bake passes to Jokic. Here's Lundy. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Lundy. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Lundy's got 44.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Lundy gets the bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Jokic with the screen on Reeves. That shot wide open. Lundy's got 49 points in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Reeves. Plays it up and banks it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
With the drive, and good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to LaRavia. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Lakers passing it around. Kennard for three. And the Lakers get it back. For Denver, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Lundy. A rebound by the Lakers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shake and Bake.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Pass to Hachimura. Misses the three. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's what...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Reeves can't hit. Here's Denver now. Gordon, the pass to Shake and Bake. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 57 points for Shake and Bake.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Hachimura finds LaRavia. Kennard setting the pick for Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Maybe they've been going to